All right, presenting our second award of the evening is Ambassador Richard Nelson Sweat. Ambassador Sweat served as a member of the U.S. House of Representatives from New Hampshire. From 1991 to 1995, he served as the U.S. Ambassador to Denmark from 1998 to 2001, and is now the co-founder and CEO of the Climate Prosperity Enterprise Solutions. Please welcome Ambassador Sweat to the stage to present our next award. Ambassador.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here. I am very impressed with the presentation so far, and I have to say that the ambassador started out this evening setting a very interesting picture for us, because he spoke of the work of the Rumi Forum and all of the people who have been awarded in the past as people who have worked in contrast to what the world would expect. And I think that's a very fitting beginning to what our next recipient has established, because this is someone who has done great things, great in proportion, great in the impact that they've had on the world, but it all comes from a very small package. And I know this package very, very personally, because she is my mother-in-law. And I can remember when I first met her, out in California. I was visiting, and it was an event where she was actually had been chosen by President Carter to speak on the on a national radio program, and she was inquiring after the life of Raoul Wallenberg, the Swedish diplomat who went to Hungary during the Second World War and who saved thousands, if not tens of thousands, of lives of Hungarian Jews as they were being herded into cattle cars and being taken to the concentration camps. This was the kind of woman that I met when I first met her through my wife, one of her two daughters. But she has another daughter who is here with us tonight, who is as diminutive and as impacting as her mother. And so it doesn't, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Mrs. Lantos, however, is being recognized this evening by the Rumi Forum for her great commitment to serving humanity in a broader sense, through her tireless advocacy at the Lantos Foundation for Human Rights and Justice and the Congressional Human Rights Caucus, which she and her husband, former Congressman Tom Lantos, established when they were serving in Congress together. And I say that very, very sincerely. They did serve together, because Annette was a volunteer in the office by law, but she was a partner in all that was done in that office by marriage and by the love and commitment that she had for the work that she was doing with her husband. The Rumi Forum values and is inspired by Mrs. Lantos' tenacious efforts to aid those persecuted for religious and political reasons. These efforts go hand in hand with the philosophy and work of the Rumi Forum, believing sincerely in Mrs. Lantos' heartfelt message that we are indeed our brother's keeper. In addition, the Rumi Forum recognizes Mrs. Lantos' esteemed advocacy for all of creation in supporting the work of the Congressional Friends of Animals Caucus, which advocates the animal rights, and it is both the honor and privilege of the Rumi Forum to honor Mrs. Annette Lantos with the 2013 Extraordinary Commitment to Peace Award. Before I ask her to come to the stage, I also want to make one more comment about the beauty and the sincerity and the importance of the Rumi Forum. And I personally am working with people who are affiliated with the Gulen community, and I have had the opportunity of working in Turkey for many times these last 3 years. I am so impressed with the quality and the commitment of this community, and I want to congratulate the Rumi Forum for the important work that they are doing, not just in recognizing people who are accomplishing great things, but more importantly for educating and bringing forward the leaders and those who are committed to peace out of our young people through the education programs that they implement all over the world. And so I am very honored and would like to say tekeshe ederim for the work that you are doing here. I would like at this time to please have all of you join me in congratulating Mrs. Lantos and welcoming her to the stage to accept her award.
Well, I'm delighted to be here with all of you tonight. This press club is a very familiar place to me. I have been coming here for so many functions over the year, but this is one of the very special ones, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity. Thank you so much for this award. The promotion of peace has been of great importance to me, as well as to my late husband, Congressman Tom Lantos. I'm sure you all heard from him. We worked for peace between nations, and we worked for peace among people of different backgrounds, color, and religion. But I always believe that it is equally important to seek for peace within us, and within our soul, and in every one of our relationships. The words of the famous hymn which says, "Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me," always resonated for me. One of the most powerful tools we have to ultimate peace within and peace without is mercy and forgiveness. The first words of the Quran reminds us that God is indeed merciful. It is generally believed that this is a universal attribute of God, as it is one that individually and collectively we all need to imitate and magnify. I know that the Rumi Foundation and those who share their conviction believe that education is a vital tool for promoting peace, as well as for the individual, as well as for society. Before my husband was elected to Congress, he was a university professor, and I was a teacher. So we recognize and appreciate the infinite value of good teachers, and we applaud the commitment of the Gulen movement to foster and encourage good teaching and good teachers all over the world. The Rumi Forum is part of a great movement of people who are seeking to promote the peaceful dimensions of Islam to the world, and who want both Muslims and others to understand that God is merciful, and we should be too. In the effort to create peace in the world, you have done so much good. And we particularly applaud the commitment of the Gulen movement to foster and encourage good teaching and good teachers and service all over the world. This award is an honor I gratefully receive, and it will inspire me to work even more diligently promoting peace and goodwill among all people. Thank you very much.